Dobereiner's tried. According to him, the atomic mass of a middle element of a triad was approximately equal to the average of the atomic mass of the other two elements of that triad. Means we know that calcium, barium and strontium is coming from second A group. Okay, so when we add or we find out the average of these two elements of atomic masses, average of their atomic masses, so the answer was nearly same as the atomic mass of strontium. Okay, next example, like chlorine, iodine and bromine, these are coming from 7th A group or 17th group. When we find out the average of these two elements atomic masses, the answer was nearly approximately same as the bromine's atomic mass. But Dobereiner's law was failed because this was not applicable for all elements, and even it is not fully applying in the same family. That means like in second group many elements are also present, that like strontium, barium, radium. So these are not applying on barium, radium also. So that's why its this law was failed. So according to this, he only formed 3 triads only. After the rejection of Dobereiner's triad, Newland gave his octaves law. So what he did, he arranged the elements in their atomic masses, increasing atomic masses. Okay, and he said that every 8th element starting from the any element are repetition of the properties of starting element. For example, like we are starting from here, the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this one is 8th element. So its and its properties are same. If we are starting from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so lithium and Na has same property. If we are starting from here beryllium 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so these properties both have same properties. If we are starting from here, so this, is it clear? Okay, but there are some so what are the merits or what are the advantages of this law? So this is applicable only for lighter elements, those elements which have low atomic masses. Okay, second one, the advantage was that according to this law, the properties of some elements are relate together, and this law was given on the basis of atomic masses. And the last one is that their properties, or according to their properties, he periodize or classify the elements, so distinct properties can be shown in this periodic table. Now what are the demerits? So these are, it is not applicable for heavier elements, and he adjusted 2 elements in same slot, like you can see here cerium and lanthanum, and here cobalt and nickel. See, these are metals. This is also a metal, but this is in 7th and this is in 1st. So these are similar, but he put it in different slots, and here these 2 metals are in same slot. So this was the demerit of Newland's octaves law. That's why Newland's law of octave rejected.